Hi, welcome back to Creative Faith with McKenna. I'm McKenna if you didn't know, and today I'm going to be talking about college again because that's my newest transition in my life, and I want to talk about some strategies that can make the transition more seamless and just some things that I do that helps me to keep my normal routine in a new environment and schedule. Okay, so because I live on campus, I live in student housing, even though I live pretty close to home, it's about a half an hour from home. Every Friday, I clean my room because my mom comes and picks me up and I go home for the weekend. And that kind of helps me to keep my room nice looking. It gives me a time of the week to actually clean things up and make my room nice before I leave for the weekend to go home. So going off of that, every other Friday I switch my bed sheets and I switch my blankets. So I take my bed sheets home to wash them and I put the new ones on that I have in my room. It makes it easy to have that schedule every 2 weeks. Every other Friday I do that, so it just keeps it on a schedule, so I don't need to think, when should I change my bed sheets? When should I do this? So it's just easy to keep that. Every Friday I clean my room, and every other Friday I take my bed sheets and my blanket to wash them. So when choosing your schedule, choose a schedule that works for you. And you're gonna make friends at school. Try to make it work, but choose a schedule that works for you. So for my schedule, I picked a schedule where even though I don't have a Monday or a Friday without school, it's a little bit more balanced. Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, I only have one class, and then Wednesday and Thursday, I have two. So for me, I need to have some time around lunchtime so that I can sleep. I get tired. All of my classes end before 4 or 5. So I have all evenings to myself to work on school, to do whatever. I will never be out later this term than the sun will set, which is nice, so that I can just have my evenings to myself. So choose a schedule that works for you. For me, that's what I wanted. So don't always go with what your friends are going with. Think about what schedule will work for you. So Tuesday is really my best day. Most of my days are morning classes, but Tuesday I only have one class and it's 9:30 to 12:30, and that's it. So I use the rest of the day on Tuesday to catch up on schoolwork, to do the things that are due for the next few days, to get ahead. It's good to use that day that you have less to do, less classes. You can use it for yourself, but it's good to use it to catch up on schoolwork and get ahead. If you have issues with your roommates, don't let it get so bad that you start to resent them. Talk to them. I promise you'll feel so much better about the situation. So just talk to your roommates if you have problems with them. Of course, if you're living at home and it's your family members, maybe have a mediator. Time management is important. If you don't manage your time well, you are going to hand in assignments late. You're not going to get good marks. You are going to struggle. You're gonna have to do everything at the same time. So figure out how to manage your time, because it's so much more important in college. In trying to manage your time, I suggest you prioritize your assignments. So if it's Monday and you have something that's due Monday night or Tuesday night, do that thing first. Even if Friday's assignment can be done faster, or just get that thing done that is going to be due first, and then do your other things. Now, I kind of play with it a little bit. I will work on a little bit on Friday's assignment, and then a little bit and try to really get Tuesday's assignment done. So it's kind of just, if something will take like a snap to do, you do it, so it's one less thing to do. Don't try to carry a job with your college, with your post-secondary schooling, if you can help it. I understand if you are supporting yourself in your finances for post-secondary, it's helpful to have a job, but when I tell you, if you don't need a job, don't have a job when you're at school. Because the way I see it is, you are paying for this schooling. You're paying to do the assignments. You're paying to get the knowledge put into your brain. And if you're not 100% on your schooling, focused on your schooling, you're not getting every dime worth of your money that you're paying them, because you need to be able to give it your all. You need to be able to use all the knowledge that they're teaching you. And if you have a job, a side job that stops you from giving your all on assignments and getting as much feedback as possible on the way you do things, you're not getting what you paid for. So don't have a job if you can help it. This may change in your second year because you will get used to the way things are. You know more about what your program is and the knowledge that you have in first year, now you have in second. So it might change a little bit, but please, in your first year of post-secondary, don't get a job if you can help it. If you're working a lot on the computer, back up your files. College uses OneDrive, or they give you space on OneDrive, and it's really helpful to put everything in there. You can access it from school and from home. It's important to keep your files in a central location, and if they're in that central location where you can get them from anywhere, obviously you don't need to back them up. Not as much as you would if you have them on your computer and they're just there. Because you can lose your computer, you can damage your computer. Just make sure to back up your files, especially if you're using, like in my program, I use the computer a ton. You don't want to have to restart an assignment. Just a tip. You could use a calendar. It might help you to figure out your life and when assignments are due. Now for me, I don't, because I remember everything. Literally, I do. So I have everything in here that I know I need to do. And I try to get it done as soon as possible so that I can just get rid of it. So I don't need to think about it anymore. But if you're not like that, use a calendar, document when things are supposed to be due, and it'll help to organize your life. Exercise. It's always a good idea to put in a little bit of exercise. Like for me, I've been really, really, really trying to go on a walk every day. And it helps to just clear your mind, just feel like you're getting that exercise in that isn't necessarily walking to the school. It's just nice to go on a walk and feel like I went and did intentional exercise today. For me, it's really hard because everything I love to do is sitting down and working with my hands. So it's really hard for me to say, oh, I'm gonna go and exercise. If you are dating in post-secondary, don't let that get in the way of your schooling. Like I said, with your job, try not to carry a job. I mean, it's not the same thing with dating, but don't let your dating life get in the way of your school life. If that person is asking you to go to the beach instead of going to class, go to class. Get the information. You can go to the beach after. Just prioritize your school. You're paying for that. Your dating life comes second. Not to mention, your schooling is only a select few years of your life. You have the rest of your life to prioritize your dating life. So just a tip. So take pictures. I take pictures of my art projects just to document how well I'm doing, and so that in my year 3 I can go back and look at what I did in year 1. That's all the advice I have for you today about post-secondary. It's just a mixed match of what I do to minimize the changes in my life from home to school, and just some tips and tricks on how to make the transition smoother from high school to college or university. I hope you have a good day. I will see you next time, hopefully sooner than my last videos. I keep saying that because they're spaced out so much more than I would like, but like I said, I'm focusing on my college. Get as much money out of it as you can. Focus. Anyways, okay. Have a good day, and I will see you later. Bye.